in today's video, we're gonna be taking you through some simple wall work with some simple turning. As I always say, we're not on the best surface right now, but you gotta make the most of what you have. So the surface back here isn't great, so the goal is to first build up, working on the surface, get the groove of the surface, get the groove of your foot on the ground that you're working with, and then you start to speed it up. But the main thing is to go slowly first, and then you can speed it up at max speed. So there's gonna be about 15 to 20 drills that we're working with. Basically, we're first gonna work with turns off of the wall, turns at this cone, and then we're gonna be working on some cone dribbling combined with some passing against the wall. I call it wall ball mastery. So I'm gonna take you through each exercise, explain how to do it. Let's get into it. So first turn we're working is the right-footed Cruyff turn. Get to the wall, pass the ball against it, turn with the right foot, the Cruyff technique, get to the cones again, Cruyff back, and repeat. Once you get comfortable, you feel good with it, you start to look over the shoulder, be more aware of your surroundings. So you're passing the ball. If you're turning to the left, you're gonna look to the left, Cruyff and Cruyff. So that's the right foot done. As you saw, not every rep is gonna be perfect, but the goal is to get there. Now we're gonna be working on the left foot, same exact thing, working on the Cruyff. As you see here, the goal with the Cruyff turn is you're shaping that foot nicely and coming back and again. So you want that foot at a nice angle, cut that ball back using the inside part of the foot near the big toe. So playing a ball with the left foot, starting first slowly, and then we can work that awareness in once we have it down. So what you want to do is you want to turn off the wall, and then you could take your touch and then Cruyff at the cones. Usually I work 10 reps slowly, and then I get the awareness in for 10 reps. Now we get the awareness in. So if we're turning to the right side, we look over the right shoulder. As the ball comes off, we look. As the ball comes off, we look. As you see, left foot is my weak foot, and that Cruyff turn is actually a weak point of mine, so gotta work on it more. It's that simple. Not gonna always be perfect, but you gotta work to get there. Now we're gonna be working our outside chops, our outside cut, focusing on the right foot first. Same thing, ball off the wall, shaping that foot properly to touch the ball with the outside, coming to these cones, cutting it back, and repeating. Using the right foot only to pass the ball against the wall, and chopping that ball up nicely with the outside part of the foot. Start slowly, like I said, gain the touch. It's gonna be different with each turn. Now we're gonna work on the awareness. So we're turning to the right side, so that means we're looking over the right shoulder, being aware of the opposition behind us. Take the intensity higher, but keep the technique sharp. Look over, chop, chop, 2, chop, chop, 4. It's okay, screw up, just get back in there. Now we're gonna be working on the left foot, outside chops. Start slowly first, without the awareness, without the looks, and then we could get that in. Just get the feel here, especially if your left foot is, quote, your weak foot. What you want to do here is almost, you're just trying to spin that ball. So you're trying to spin that ball nicely as you turn. Now we're gonna get the awareness in, turning to the left side, look over the left shoulder, keep the intensity high, keep the technique high as well and sharp. Boom, as the ball comes off the wall, I look, take a couple touches, I turn at my gait. I pass, I look, I turn with the outside, I turn at my gait. So now we're back on the right foot. Now we're gonna be working an inside open technique on the wall and a pullback turn on the gate. So what it looks like is you're coming in almost with a half turn. Very important for every midfielder. You take the inside touch to open. You can take that outside touch to accelerate and that right foot pullback. So boom, inside touch, open that body, outside big touch to accelerate and right foot pullback. So boom, start with the right foot, inside open the body, boom, right foot pull. If you screw up, it's all right. Keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're gonna work on the looks. So we wanna turn to the right side. So that means we're looking over the right shoulder. So more advanced, once you have the technique down, you can start to work on this stuff. But if you're still working on the technique, you're not so sharp, stay with that and don't work on the awareness and the looks. Last thing we wanna do with technique work is try to speed it up. Why? Because we don't wanna train bad technique. Okay. So ball comes off that wall. As soon as it's off the wall, I'm looking, I'm inside opening up, outside touch to accelerate, and right foot sole back. So now we're working the left foot, inside the foot off of the wall, inside open that body, half turn, outside accelerate away from the marker, boom, then we come to the cones, we take our left footed sole pull back and we repeat. So as always, we start slow, we groove it, and then once we have it down, we work. Now we're gonna work on the awareness. So we wanna turn to the left. That means we're looking left. So left foot off the wall, look over the left shoulder, inside open the body, outside accelerate away, left foot pull behind. All right, so now we're gonna be working the L turn. This is gonna be a tough turn, especially if you're working on a tough surface. So you really gotta focus and concentrate. So here, what I want you to do, instead of a regular L turn where we're pulling that ball away from us and touching it behind us, I almost want you to pull that ball like inside and touch that ball behind with almost a Cruyff turn with the inside part of the foot to get away. So it's gonna look simple, starting with the right foot. Start very slowly. Boom, as that ball comes off, then we're there, and then we're there. Boom, as that ball comes off, we're there, they're there. Because we gotta control the ball first before we do any type of, skill move, any type of mastery of the ball. We gotta get a feeling for the ball. As always, we're not rushing it. So, ball off of the wall, L turn, boom, outside accelerate, L turn, boom, L turn, outside accelerate, L turn. It's definitely a tough one to master. Take your time, please. Now we're gonna be working with the awareness. Like I said before, if you do not have the technique down, do not work on the awareness yet. So we wanna turn to the left side. So that means we're working to look over the left shoulder. Boom, as that ball comes off, we're looking, we're doing our technique, we're accelerating away, and we're turning again at the gate. So as you saw, not an easy one. So now we're working the L turn on the left foot only. This is gonna be even tough for myself. Experienced player, pro player, but I'm gonna do it very, very slowly and just focus on the technique. Now we're trying to turn to the right, difficult, so we're looking over the right shoulder. So as you saw, bouncy sometimes. I settled the ball before I did the L turn. It's absolutely fine. Next and last turn that we're gonna be working for the day, we're gonna be working an inside chop turn with the right foot. Boom, chop that ball around the body, take your touch, and chop it again. Now we're gonna be working the awareness part. So we're turning to the left, which means we're looking over the left. With that inside chop turn, you see, you gotta get fully around the ball. Next thing we're gonna be working is the left foot inside chop, and then obviously an inside chop at the cone. Boom, off of the wall, complete it, boom, complete it. Boom, off of the wall, turn, turn. As you see, not so pretty working with the weak foot, but we do the best we can. Now we're gonna be working the left foot inside chop off the wall with a look, with awareness, and a left foot inside chop again at the cones. So we're turning to the right side, so that means we wanna look over the right shoulder. Boom, as that ball comes in, we have our look, we do our turn. So as you saw, quality is going down a bit. Time to shut it down, move on to the next set of drills. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna set yourself up about 6 to 12 cones, or 4 to 12 cones, about 2 shoe lengths apart, about 5 feet, a couple meters away from the wall. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna work each pattern. So we're gonna work each pattern we're doing. I think we're gonna do about 5 patterns today. So for example, first pattern, boom, inside, outside, both feet, inside, outside, both feet, boom, get out of it, take our touch, play it off the wall, boom, take the touch in, and we get back into it. So very simple. We're actually gonna start off with single foot. So left foot only, just dribbling through the cones, coming out of it, boom. You can pick that ball up with the right foot, but you're getting back in with the left. Boom, you can pass the ball with the right, but you're picking back up, getting into the cones with the left. So right foot only now, inside, outside, through the cones, about 4 to 12 total reps, depending how you're feeling. Remember, quality is most important. So between these drills, 30 to 90 seconds rest. Most important is high quality and proper technique while keeping the heart rate high. So again, insides and outsides of the foot, passing the ball off the wall, and then going. So next we're working the insides of the feet only to get through those cones, passing that ball off the wall and repeating. So the last drill for the day, ladies and gents, we're working outside of the feet through the cones, playing that ball off of the wall and repeating again. That's a wrap, ladies and gents. Tough session. As you saw, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you click one of these 2 videos right here to stay up to date with the best football development channel here on YouTube. And most importantly, don't forget to drink your sparkling water. Deuces.